down. Okay? Because it's like all that you have put so much effort to gain that body position that you have, you will never recognize how effective you are. You see what I mean? If you don't get those arms under control. Because you're already riding the horse so well from your body. But if you don't try to get the arms to drop, you'll never recognize how effective you are. And that's what I just want to say. Good. So yeah, super. Good. And then try to feel, that when you want the horse to go more forward, just use the leg, completely relax your back and your buttocks, and do not push him with your seat, but just ride him. There, your leg is a little too far forward. Good. So well. Good. And then you let your arms drop down. Good job. And try not to restrict him from reaching. Exactly. Let him reach as much as he wants, so that he doesn't have to ask you for room. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So let him go all the way out. I think he wants to go all the way out, even more than you're letting him. You can have contact. It's just that it felt to me like on the right rein that he wasn't coming all the way out to the end of it. Good. Go ahead and change direction. Good. Get your right leg a little more under you. Good, super. Did you feel right away when you did that how he responded and let go even more? Very good. And then both arms down. Try to consciously become aware of your upper arm muscles, your triceps and your biceps. And then try to control that you do not engage those muscles. You don't want to use them. They're not muscles for using your arms when you ride. They're good for a lot of other things, but not that. It's okay. Doing dishes or something, I don't know. What? Good. Put your leg a little more under you. Look in front of him. Let your hands down. So what you're looking for right now when you're sitting here walking is that you really learn to recognize the feeling that when a horse is moving, especially in the walk, and it's not a cliche or whatever when people say, oh, the walk is the hardest gait, because it is the hardest gait. It has no, so to speak, natural propulsion like the other gaits, and it is vital that the rider sits very soft and quiet in a walk. But I got off track, sorry. So what I wanted to say was that I want you to go into this zone, you know what I mean? When you totally just shut everything off and just see if you can feel if anything in the horse at all feels like it sometimes hitches backward like this. You see what I mean? If it's in the back, in the footfall, in the neck, whatever. You try to feel that. And you don't want any backward feel anywhere, no matter how little. And you're going to be surprised too. I mean, I catch myself a lot of times. You think you're completely relaxed in the leg and you're soft on the inside of the thigh and all this. And then you kind of try to go even deeper into the feeling And then you recognize, oh my God, look at that. I was actually tightening here. I was actually tightening that buttock or whatever. It can be anything. And that actually has a negative effect on the horse. Good. And then you can halt. And if he's through now, all you got to do is brr, and he stops. Like immediately. Exactly. Very good.
When he hangs that head like that, that's when I know he's really uncomfortable. He can't even rub it.
Good. Good. Very nice. And then disengage your biceps and your triceps again. Super. Just get your leg under you. Right now he's a little bit backward in the motion, just a little bit, it's very little. You gotta get him all the way out. Good. Good. And then go ahead and make a small turn to the left. Just put your weight to the left and take him with you. Yeah, good. And then turn again. And just put your weight to the left. Good. And do it more paying attention to what he feels like. Don't make it like a generic information. Like the more the horse is through in the back, like there's no blockage, the smaller the aids the horse will respond to. So go ahead and turn again. Do it gently. Just sit, yeah, exactly. Good, and then turn again and change direction. Just let you disengage your upper arm muscles. Good, good. Excuse me. And then get your right leg a little more under you. A little bit more. A little further back, there. And then disengage your upper arms again. Good. And then you can start trotting when you're ready. Just a small aid. Same thing now. Just focus on the feeling that you're sitting over the hind leg of the horse. Your lower part of your belly underneath the wither. And now try to roll your shoulders a little more back. Exactly. Stretch and open up and loosen in that part of your body. Super. Good rhythm. Now see if you can bring your shoulders and your upper body a little bit more over your hips. It's a matter of just a couple of inches. Just a couple of inches more up and back. Good. And then disengage your arm muscles again. And come up and back again. And disengage your arm muscles again. And come up and back again. Good. There. That's it. That's it. Almost right now when you're riding, have almost a sensation that you're leaning a little bit back. You're leaning just a little bit back. So you really train keeping your shoulders over your hip. Good job. Almost a little bit more back. Yeah, and then let your arms down. And a little more back. Good. There you go. Stay there. And then keep your right leg a little more under. And come back. And then disengage your arm muscles again. Super nice. Rhythm is super. Good. Very good balance. Yeah, good job. That's right. And up and back again. Good job. Yeah. And then, even though you have long rein, you still should be very conscious of how you're holding your arms, like from the elbow to the bit, so that you still try to make sure that you have a straight line elbow to bit. And then you think like you press your upper arm a little bit against your torso, and then you go like this with your lower arm. So instead of opening there, you close and open here. Open the lower arm instead of the upper arm. Good job. And then hands down. And then shoulders over your hips again, all the way back. So when you're sitting up, you're almost going to have a sensation that you're leaning back. You're not leaning back, but it's going to feel like it. There. Super nice. Up and back again, you just tipped forward. Right? You felt it? Good. And then go ahead and change, right? And you're going to notice that you're more likely to fall forward when you have lost your leg position. And that's why, the leg position is something that needs to be the #1 priority, because that helps you stabilize the rest of your body. Very good. So yeah. And then you take your upper arm and press it a little bit against your body. And then you open the lower arm. Good. And then have a feeling that you're almost leaning back a little bit again. Shoulders over your hips. And that it feels like your shoulders are like connected to the horse's hind legs. Like the center of your shoulder blades are connected to his hind legs. Very good. Oh yeah, up and back. That's okay. Just keep your rhythm. Open your right leg, come back a little bit more. Good. So yeah. And then you press your upper arm against your body again. Keeping the lower, super. Good job. And then when you turn left, also try to think about just keeping your upper body level. Don't let your upper body start falling to the left. That's why he doesn't turn. So if you bring your body more to the right, he's going to turn much better like that, yeah? Good. And then you can make it a half circle and reverse. Just give small aids. He will listen. You just put your weight a little bit left, and he will go with you. He will go. Exactly. And then you level up as soon as he's turned. As soon as you feel him initiating the reaction to your aid, right? Then your aid is done. You know what I mean? Then you just level back up. So you don't have to continue giving an aid for something that the horse is already doing. Now sit up and back again. You're tipping. Good, good. Up and back a little bit more. Super. Excellent. Good. Get your shoulders back a little more. Good. All the way back. That's okay. Good. And then you close your right lower arm, upper arm, and then you open your right lower arm. There. And then a super small aid, leg behind, back, and walk. Super small aid, leg back, and walking. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Pet him. A good boy. Very good. Oh, yeah. So, the reason you could feel when you made the adjustment, when you had a little bit miscommunication as far as the horse turning left, keeping himself straight. Then when you fixed your upper body over here, yeah, and you did this turn was beautiful, right? So you just all the time think that you want to keep your own shoulders level to his wither, right? So he's here, you're here. And then when you turn, of course your shoulders turns because his withers turn. But it's a matter of that much. That's all it is. Good boy. And we've done that thing, right? When you carry the whip across. Yeah. Things like that you can sit and play with, when you sit there riding and training on your own. Because it's super training. I don't care what level rider you are, You can always get that extra millimeter alignment, you know,
Yep, yep, yep.
which is why I love, you know, riding, you know, because you know that you can never stop getting better,
Yeah.
right? This is what's so wonderful about it. Otherwise, it get boring real fast, right? If you happen to have that mentality. Good. And then it's like the other thing I said earlier is that very often you might think you're completely relaxed, but you can always check, and you will probably always find somewhere where you find tension or over contraction of your muscle. Good. And then arm in, lower arm out, upper arm in. But I don't know if it's enough that you think arm in. I think you got to go one step deeper, you know, like, and do what I said earlier, like try to see if you can isolate the feeling. Where is my bicep? Where is my tricep? And then conscious, like try to, you know, totally make your brain say, let it go. No contracting there. And you can really stay pretty focused on that most of the time. Because to me, you know, the rest of your body is pretty well established. Of course, there's little things here and there that you have to think about. But as you know, as far as having to focus a lot on it, no, not so much anymore. You're quite aligned. You know, it's that right leg staying under you, of course, is very important. Plus, you know, that has a lot to do with too, that if you think about it, the arm that you lift the most is the right. You know what I mean? And that's just also a connection to the fact that the right leg is not quite supporting you, right? All the way, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit too far in front of your seat. So then you compensate that with this. You see, it's all it is. So of course, you know, by focusing on the leg, coming back, little by little, you're also going to stop over contracting those muscles. Good. And then if he's really through now, and nothing is going backward in his body, then you just got to give the smallest, tiniest rain aid, and he will stop. So ask him to stop. Super. And then relax. Good. And then walk again. Leg back. Very good. Very nice. Good. There you sit very good now. There your upper body is super. Just be careful so that your arms don't move faster than the horse is swinging. Here you got to use your right leg. Not your right hand crossing. That's not an aid to make him move straight. Good. Exactly. Use your right leg. Exactly. And when you say like this, right? Say that the horse starts drifting to the right like you did over there. Then what you got to think about is that when you use your leg, you are not using your leg to make him move over to the left. You understand? You're using your leg to make him go forward. Okay? Because the reason that he starts drifting slowly left, right like this is because he stops going forward. Right? But it's a mistake, huh? If the horse starts drifting to the right, to push him over to the left. Because that actually takes the forward way even more. Yeah? And then you lose even more forward, and now the horse probably is going to drift or contract. You understand? So it's never about pushing them back over. It's to ride them forward. And then he's just going to automatically go straight. You see? Good boy. So put your leg a little more under you. Again. Hands down. Go with. Pay attention to your lower back, your buttocks, the inside of your thigh, below your groin. Open your right leg and put the leg back. Good. And then when you make that leg adjustment, then you also pay attention to see if that caused any tension further up, yeah? Good. You just think now he has to go forward from the right leg. Don't let him keep dropping his forward movement on the right side. There you go. Much better. And then you can prepare to canter. Just sit up and back. Swing your left leg like a pendulum. You don't have to put pressure, you just swing it. Good job. And then you just work on both your legs coming back, especially the right one. Good. Good. Squirrel. Good. Drop your arms down. Right leg back. Good. Put a little more back. You have 2 more inches to go. Yep, there. Super. You really have good control now. Wonderful. Wonderful. Keep that leg there. Keep that leg there. And then he's going to canter beautifully like this. Good job. And then the canter is beautifully aligned and engaged. There you lost it because you lost your leg. Got another 2 inches again. You can do it. Like so. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Leg back now before the turn. Back for the, yes, and hands down. Disengage your upper arm muscles. Beautiful. Feel them. Don't use them. Back with your leg again. Back with your leg again. Excellent. Canter is super. Good for you. Now you keep those legs back and you do a downward transition just by leveling your pelvis. Good. Super nice. Disengage your arms. Excellent. Upper body back. Good. Come, come, come. You got a ways to go. Up and back, but now your leg is forward, so you're not going to be able to come up. There. Good. Your leg slipped again. Yeah, 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 yeah. Super. And then leg back. And then just a super quick Rainade and walk. Super quick and walk. Excellent. Pet him. The canter was super. Yeah? Super canter you rode. I lost you somehow. Something happened. Now you're gone completely. Now you're back. Well, we're on here. The canter was super. Yeah? Completely united, no blockage. You understand? I mean, it's like no hesitation anywhere. Everything is flowing. It's beautiful. And then your downward transition, super. Huh? He's doing great. You're riding wonderful. Okay, let him walk.
Don't care if there's something there.
And always try to think like this. When the horse moves, being unobstructed through the body, there is nothing backward, nothing kinked, then he will feel the most minute adjustments you make with your seat. Huh? So then to perform an upward transition or downward transition, you know, going in between gates, whatever, right? It is just a matter of placing the seat for the gate that you want him to go in, right? Like say you're walking and he's walking totally through the body like this. Then you just gotta swing, you know, and place your hips the way you want him to canter, and then he will canter, you know. Then if you're in the canter and everything is completely through, you want him to trot or walk or whatever, you just level your seat for that outcome of energy, right? And if a rider can arrive to that place of riding, that's fantastic, you know? Good, now you just let your arms down, open your leg, and say, go forward a little more. And then completely relax when he responds to go forward. And then when you learn that feeling, which you really are learning, you know, about the throughness of the energy, then you recognize that no matter what gait the horse is, the energy doesn't change. It's the same. It just comes out as a walk or a trot or a canter, you know? But it's no different. What changes is the power, but not, and I know that sounds strange, but it's not more energy just because it's a canter versus a walk. You know, it's the same. It just changes. Very good. Now you need to come this way. Over to this side with your upper body. Exactly. Good. And now you just ride. Good. Stay absolutely square with your shoulders to his wither. There you go. Very good. Very good. That's the way. So then if you feel now that there's nothing backward in his body, then you just swing your right leg like a pendulum, no pressure. Just swing it and canter and stay upright when you do. And try not to engage your arm muscles when you ask for him to go to the canter. Good. Doesn't matter. So we picked up the right lead, we're not concerned. Just give a quick rein aid, level your pelvis out and ask him to trot. Just quick, yeah, just level your pelvis. Good. And then just a quick rein aid, open your leg, back with your leg and walk. Good. Quick and give. So yeah. Open your leg, back with your leg, arms down. Good job. Level your upper body so that you don't let your upper body fall to the left. Now, you're gonna have to swing your right leg further back because otherwise your left hip is not gonna be affected. So you have to swing it further back. We trained this before. Way back. Almost imagine like you're gonna touch his tail with your leg. I mean, obviously it's just to really swing it. Way back. Good. And then you just use a little left leg. Put your left leg back as well. There. Good job. Good job. Look in front of him. Upper body to the right. Super. Use your inner leg back. Right. So you invite him to come under the body with his left hind leg. Super. Nice in the second half of that long side. So back with the leg. Upper body up. Beautiful. 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 Good job. That's awesome. Sit up. Over to the right. Excellent. Shoulders down. Upper arms release. Good job. That's super there. Upper body, don't let it lean. Don't let it lean. Left leg back. Left leg back. Exactly. Good. Fine. Upper body up. No leaning left. Good. Lower your right. That's okay. No worries. That's super nice. Just go with. Leg back and under you. Hands down. Disengage your upper arm muscles. A little bit more. You can let them go even more. No biceps. No triceps. Let them go. You actually use your triceps more than your biceps. That's mainly where you contract. Good job. Rotate your torso just a tad to the right so that you get your right leg a little further back. Good. So yeah. Super. And then just a super small 8 and walk. Super small. Let go. Right. Pat him. Beautiful. Very, very good. Let him walk a little bit. Super nice. So when you ride the left lead canter, especially when you do your depart, you gotta think to swing that leg, you know, as far back as you can possibly get it. And again, it is not about putting pressure. It is just swing it so it influences your hip so that your inner hip goes forward. And it doesn't matter how far you have to swing the leg. The most important is that it makes a difference in your hip placement. Yeah? And then you saw that also when you were thinking about that during the canter. The horse cantered beautifully, huh? Absolutely super nice. And then that you also try to work on that you don't let your upper body tip to the left, yeah? Good boy. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and canter again to the right. When you're ready, you can take a little breather. I think that tree is so beautiful. This one here, yeah, this tall one. What kind of tree is that? Good. There, your leg is super. Beautiful. Now you make sure your right hand doesn't cross over. You truly sit with your right hand on the right side. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. Right leg back. So yeah. Good. That's okay. Put your leg under you, arms down, arms down. Put your leg under you. Good. And then when you're ready, careful now so that the walk doesn't get hectic. You don't want him to start getting too quick in his footfall. You want to feel that he's marching, but you also need to feel that he truly completes each footfall, you know, on the ground. So it doesn't feel, you know, like he's running on hot coals, you know, like, like that. Good. And then if you feel that he's completely through, then you just, without letting your right leg go forward, you just swing your left leg back and canter and really sit up and back. No tipping. Good. Do not use your arms. Just sit, swing, and go when you're ready. Good job. Right leg back right away before you go on too far. A little further, it's not good enough. There. Good. Put the leg back again, and now disengage your arms. Super. There we go. Left leg back a little more. Right leg back again. It slipped forward. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Disengage your right upper arm, but left leg back, right leg back. Sit, sit. Let your arms go. Let your arms go. Good job. Excellent. Now listen. Go on to a circle. Put your right leg further back. Yes. Put your hands down, leg back. Super. Look in front of him. Good. Right leg back. A little more. So you tell him, step under the body with your right hind, you say. Step under your body with your right hind. Good. That's okay. Hands down, hands down. Get your foot. That's all right. Just relax the leg and you'll find the stirrup. That's okay. Good. Okay. Good. Yeah, good. Let your arms down. Let him trot. It's beautiful. Super. So, yeah. And disengage your right upper arm. Right leg a little further back. Beautiful trot. That's a beautiful trot. Super, super nice. And super small aid. And walk. And let go. Super. Good. Very nice. So when you ride on the circle in the canter to the right, you really want to make sure that your right leg truly stays back, yeah? Then you can feel that instead, then the horse doesn't feel like he's here cantering, but he comes here. You know what I mean? Yeah, beautiful. Because the moment your leg goes back, it opens up your whole hip socket, and then the horse goes, oh, here I can go right there. Totally straight under you. So you're actually doing the same as you want him to do. Because you're opening so he can open, yeah?
I feel difference.
Yeah, no, it's super nice. We're gonna do it one more time. Just let him walk a little bit and then we'll do it again, just so we feel that we have it really established. So the biggest challenge usually is when you pick up a canter, it's not that you're not gonna have a hard time swinging your outer leg back. The biggest challenge is that the inner leg doesn't slide forward. Exactly. Believe me, I thought I had perfect control of my legs when I took some lessons not that long ago. It was not the case at all. Say the first part again.
Without a lot of contact.
Mm-hmm.
And now I understand, because I didn't when you left last time, about you saying me hanging on with my hands and using them for support. I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I was.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like I was.
Right, exactly. And then there's the same thing that, sometimes you look at a rider, even if they're riding in a completely long rein, and then I explain, that you're hanging.
Yeah.
They go, but how can I be hanging? The reins are completely long. So it just doesn't matter. Totally. It's how your arms are behaving.
I really felt it this 2 days.
Yeah, no, it's super. And what's going to happen is that because now you come into an either even further in truly sitting and riding the horse from your body. You know what I mean? I mean, you're doing it super. And if you can recognize that your horse is already in the right place, and you're not even using any reins, then it's just a matter of when you go to gather the reins, you of course have to focus that your body doesn't change, your leg position doesn't change, and that when you gather the reins, you're not really using the rein for anything to influence him, you just connect to where he's already at, yeah? Because you already done it with your body. There's nothing more to it than that. But it's amazing, what happens. Like, you can take a lot of riders and they can sit like beautifully on top of the horse when they're not allowed to stimulate their hands, right? Then the moment the rider goes to gather the reins, the body just goes out the door, and the arm. But that's because everything else you do every day, you use your arms. There's very, very few things you do other than riding when that's not desirable. So of course it's hard, right? Okay, so when you're ready, we're gonna canter again. Take your time, leg is too far forward. No, do right. Mm-hmm. Both legs back. And then also make sure that his walk is not stressed, that he's not hectic in the walk. Like right here, he was a little, like that, right?
Yeah.
So you just wait for him to be completely relaxed. Exactly. Good. Oh yeah. Right leg back. And then just swing the left and go without tightening your upper arm muscles. That's okay. That's acceptable. Put your right leg back. A little more. Let your arm down. That's okay. Just sit up and back. Left leg back. And now the right leg back again. And hands down. There you go. Now you're situated. Put your right leg back. Beautiful. Leg is too far forward again. Good. There. Super. And let your left arm drop. Good. Beautiful. Right leg back again. Drop your arms. Beautiful, Judi. Super. Leg back, leg back, leg back. So, yeah. A little more. You got 2 more inches to go. That's okay. Let your arms go down. Careful so he doesn't overbend his neck now. That's right. Right leg back again. Good. Now make a true circle and put your leg back. A little more. Yeah, yeah. Good. And hands down. Beautiful, beautiful. Good. Leg back again. Super. And now beautiful. Now keep both your legs under you and do a downward transition to trot. Use nothing else. Just level your pelvis, leg back, and just start trotting. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Trust it. Trust it. He'll feel you. So yeah. Exactly. Now just a little tiny left rein and say prr, prr, and then let go. But keep trotting. Just regulate the tempo. Leg back and then just say prr, prr, on the left rein. Quick left rein and then just slow down. Good. It's okay. Your right muscles in your right arm relaxes. Right leg back. And just a quick left rein and say even slower. Now you go super slow. That's up. That's okay. Try it again. Just gently. Switch your diag. Good. And super slow now. Arms down. Right leg back. Slower even. Still too fast. Good. I want just 1 notch slower. And then sit down and just keep trotting. Tick, 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 tick. Drop your shoulders. Super. Take a feel in your arms now. Bring your shoulders a little more over your hip. Right leg back. Arms down again. Slow, slow. Right leg back. Come. That's okay. Up. Good boy. And not big steps now when you go. Short. And then leg under you again. That's okay. We'll get it. We get it. We're going to get it. Right leg back. It's too far forward. Good, good, good. Leg back again. Leg back again. Good. Slow. And disengage your arms. And leg back. And hands down. Sit more up and over your hips. Good, 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 good. So, stay there, stay there, stay there. Good. Good. There's your trot. Leg back, otherwise you're gonna lose it. It's not good enough. That's okay. Good. But the trot you had right there on the long side, that's what you're looking for. But it's always start with the leg, then bring the body over. Because if the leg is forward, you can't sit up anyway. No, it's impossible. Beautiful riding. Beautiful. You're doing great. Yeah. Very nice. I'm so happy for him that he recovered. It's lovely. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You can learn so much, and he's so. And then the night is like I said yesterday. I love that sometimes. Yeah, it's like totally. It's like you have a fresh start, and you ride so much more organized now. In your body, and the horse is gonna be better than he was before. It's just the way. I mean, look at his gaits. They're completely pure. It's wonderful. Good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. So how does he like the fact when he had a man coming on his property? He didn't care?
He established his dominance in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
The little kid took one look at him and went and cowered in the corner and said, "Oh shit!" And within an hour, they were scratching each other's neck. I mean, we'll have more trouble when we bring Moose in at the end of the month because they go at each other. Neither one of them will back down. Yeah, but this one backed down immediately, and he said, "Oh, okay, no problem." Yeah.
Good morning.
Is that it, babe?
Yep, that's it.